going? What's up, man?
Who cares if you get called back? In my mind, it was a 50 turn. Yes. Oh, what do you need it right here?
I do need it here.
Check 1, 2. We're gonna have to. Me and Murph are gonna have to snuggle up right here. I want you to run the camera. When he's done, I'm going to give you this.
No, I know. But are we just going to turn the camera?
No. He's just going to be on. We don't have to put the camera on him.
Okay, all right. You're just going to have.
Yeah, we'll just talk to him.
I was thinking you guys.
We'll figure it out if we later on, because it would be nice to with their Tim or someone else, whether it's someone who's tied to the program, come up for a quarter.
Yeah,
that would be fun.
Yeah, that's a good idea too.
You know.
That's a great idea.
Murph,
yes.
Hop over on this mic for a sec. Just say hello.
Hello.
No, you got to get in there.
Hello.
All right, so you're running this right now, right?
Let me just check this. Go ahead.
What do you want me to take? Hello.
All right, perfect. So there is a switch on here, Murph, that can turn you on and off.
Yep.
We can bring that. I'll bring that down to. I guessed Murph level.
Let's go. Perfect.
Good win today, though.
Oh, that was awesome for the boys. So I'm going to have to listen to you. I'm not going to have headphones.
Just listen to me.
I'll listen to you.
Yeah,
and,
if
and
you can
talk
hear
to
me, that's fine. And what if we want to, we can actually switch. I just don't know, like you'll be able to hear me, because I think I would need to give this to Brian. You know what I mean? You'll hear me.
This is not my first rodeo.
So what I need to do is this. It says live stream. Let me just send this. Hold on. We're actually live right now. Oh, so hold on. We're live right now, okay?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2021 football season. On behalf of Running Memorial High School Principal Kevin Tracy, Director of Athletics Tom Zaya, we welcome you to the John Hollingsworth Field for tonight's football game between the visiting Melrose Raiders and your Reading Rockets. This competition is being conducted according to the rules of the Massachusetts Interscholastic Athletic Association and the Middlesex League. We trust that you will feel as welcome as guests of Reading Memorial High School, and we encourage you to demonstrate good sportsmanship. The players, coaches, and officials have worked very hard to prepare for this contest. Please show your respect for them by demonstrating good sportsmanship. Unsportsmanlike acts may cause a person or persons to be removed from the venue. We ask that you assume responsibility for your good behavior, and we thank you for your cooperation.
Hey guys, welcome to game one of our second football season of 2021. I'm here with Brian Lindbach. Brian, you've worked the camera for a number of years right now, and I'm going to tell you this right now. I've worked with cameramen for like 10 years, and you're seriously like the sixth best. You know what I mean? So you're moving up. You're moving up, buddy. I don't know how it happened, but about 30 minutes ago, I got a tap on my shoulder at Chili's. I had a brown bag thrown over my head, and I was whisked away to an undisclosed location, which happens to be the Hollingsworth Field, and they said, Okie, you got to come back. If you handle it play-by-play, no one gets hurt. I'm super psyched tonight to have a very special guest for first quarter, maybe more. Maybe we'll get it figured out. Jim Murphy, Reading High Hall of Famer, Northeastern Football Hall of Famer, New England Patriot, Barcelona Dragon is going to join us for the first. Jim, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, Tim, pleasure to be here. I got to tell you, but you're back by popular demand, because I'm not even kidding. All the people throughout the world that listened to our streams last year during the Fall 2 season all said how much they really, really enjoyed your commentary, your humor, and you really made it entertaining for the crowd out there that wasn't able to be at Hollingsworth Field.
Jim, super fun, right? My son graduated last year. So normally, like everyone else, I don't care about Reading football. I'm only kidding. You know what? I care more than ever because it was such an awesome year. We had such a great spring season. So happy for those guys to do it, right? Right now we have captains Thomas O'Brien, look at that giant, 77, and Colby Goodchild, 21. Those are the co-captains this year, right? Absolutely beautiful start, beautiful night tonight. We're facing a Melrose team that's proven to be a consistent power in their division, winning Super Bowls in 2017, winning them in 2019. I think they may have the longest undefeated streak in Division 4, if not other divisions right now. We have never seen Melrose too much recently because of the different divisions, but they're very familiar with each other. These coaching staffs know each other very, very well. I know the line. I know Coach Blanchard and the Melrose coaches are good buddies. They run a line camp in the off season. So they know each other very well, and they could easily give themselves some insights that is rare for a non-divisional matchup. One thing we're going to know is they're going to be both very, very well prepared, and I'm actually really happy to have you, Jim, because I was abducted here late, literally getting a roster earlier today, right, is what I'm hoping for from you is you've seen the spring, you've seen the fall. What's different? What are we going to look for this Rocket team?
Well, I got to tell you, the atmosphere here, Timmy, is amazing. The students are back in the student section dressed in all black. It's a blackout. The students couldn't be better. The players are fired up, and we're going to pause for the national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, 20 years ago on September the 11th, a terrible event occurred in the United States of America. Many people lost their lives in the World Trade Center, the Pentagon, and in Pennsylvania. Ready?
Beautiful rendition right there to get us started for the season. Wow, it's nice to have football back in the fall, isn't it, Murph?
Absolutely. Beautiful night here in Reading. The line for tickets, Timmy, looks to go back to Oak Street. And let me tell you, the fans turned out today in droves. I think they're just happy to be back in the stands.
So, Murph, we talked about the differences between the spring. 25 seniors are gone now, right? A lot of those, including most of the line, right? Tell me a little bit about what's different about the fall team here than the spring.
Yeah, last year's team, Tim, was just dominant. Up front, 4 seniors graduated, 3 of them playing in college. The story tonight is can some young kids, juniors, step up into positions where they weren't, full-time players a year ago, and now they need to step up and play. We've got plenty of skill on the field right now, let me tell you, but I think the key to this game is the guys up front.
Ready for the kickoff right now. Brendan Lindmark, our cameraman's son, and here we go. Cuts back, nice little run back here, get it back to the 30 here, so Melrose will take over 1st and 10. First series for Melrose, first series of the fall 2021 season. Super exciting here tonight. Melrose in white, Reading wearing black tonight.
Oh, Calvin Day on that tackle. A great junior backup running back, special teams contributor, tremendous tackle there on the kickoff.
I think Alvin's going to be part of the backfield this year, too, with Colby Goodchild, Captain Colby Goodchild. Here we go, 1st and 10 in the shotgun. 2 split right, 2 left for Melrose. Inside handoff, he's got some room, big hole right there, and he rips it off for about 12. So nice run right there. Forgive me for number 32 for Melrose. I normally have a Melrose lineup here. We pulled it together so late, so I don't. So for the folks of Melrose listening, I apologize. I'll see if I can get myself a roster.
J.P. Sullivan on the tackle, and a big one at that. He could have broken that one.
Similar formation. 2 split right in motion, number 5. Inside handoff to him. He cuts it back. Big holes again. About 9 yards on that one. 12 on the first one, 9 on this one. Melrose making a statement in the first 2 plays of their offensive series here.
Coach Fury and Coach Blanchard, they pride themselves on defense, and those first 2 plays, they're not happy with, I'll tell you that.
Flank left and right. Inside handoff again, and more holes again. Number 5, huge run right here. Rips it off for about 20. So Melrose sticking with the ground game here, and Reading's defense is on its heels early.
Oak, you talk about the offensive line. The defense of last year's Rocket squad, phenomenal. Tops in the state. A lot of holes to fill on defense, and right now Melrose is moving the ball.
The gate is enough for the first down. It's 1st and 10 from the
3 split left, 1 right from Melrose. Inside handoff, why not stay with it, right? 3 times been successful. This time the Rockets do a better job. Stop them after about a gain, about 4 or 5. Melrose impressive early here. 4 straight runs for big numbers.
Rockets are on their heels.
Marha was the ball carrier. He carries the ball down to the 20. Tackles made by Reading's John Lawrence. Gain of 5. It's 2nd and 5 from the 20.
The shotgun, it's a keeper for the quarterback. Now gets stacked up immediately right there. And that's J.P. Sullivan coming in there making the play. J.P. Sullivan last year in the spring season really differentiated himself. He was a kid who had always super talent, and he was excellent last year, Murph. J.P. comes in, pushes him back, so this 3rd and 6 play from the 20-25 is going to be a huge play for the Rockets. Imagine it's 4th down territory here unless Melrose is hiding a big kicker. Inside handoff stacked up immediately right there. J.P. Sullivan again with Big Thomas O'Brien coming over the top. So huge play on third down. Might have pushed him back another yard there, Murph. Fourth down. This one's going to be interesting.
Really big stop right there. You called it. They're in 4-down territory. Melrose looks like they're going to be going for it. 4th and about 6.
Huge play here for the Rockets after Melrose made some huge statements earlier on the ground. If the Rockets could stop them here and turn it over, that's a big save. Little high snap. He's back to throw. He's wide open, and he overthrows him. Wow! What a gift for the Rockets.
Okay.
He pulls back.
I have never seen a more open wide receiver in my history of football.
He was wide open,
Holy
and let's
cow,
thank. Let's be happy that the. I'm going to turn. I think I'm a little hot here. I'm going to turn down these mics just a bit. But wow, what a gift for the Rockets. But hey, guess what? That's football, buddy. And we just went through a huge series right there where Melrose is making a statement and the Rockets are taking over the first time on offense. I think you know who number 11 is.
Yep, reigning MVP, Middlesex League MVP, Globe and Herald All-Scholastic, James Murphy. He's going to pull the trigger. A lot of weapons out there around him, too.
Beautiful. Murph in the shotgun. Ryan Strout in motion. He throws it wide open there. It looks like number 5, Aiden Beckenhuis. We have been calling the Beckenhuis' names for about a decade here in Reading.
Beckenhuis, tough kid, receiver. No better player on the football field tonight than Aiden.
It's going to be 2nd down and 3.
Rockets will go no huddle.
Ball is at the Reading 29.
Shotgun right up the middle. It looks like what a run right there. Is that number 41 or 21? Is that
Colby Goodchild?
Colby Goodchild, number 21. Beautiful play. Goodchild, a co-captain this year. Totally versatile player on defense and offense. This is one of the things that's going to be different, Murph, is that we had such a deep, huge senior team last year, is that where we had the luxury of having people play one side or the other on the ball. And we're going to be asking guys like Colby Goodchild to play both sides.
I think that's against defense.
You know, Timmy, in football, speed kills, and Colby Goodchild is the one kid on this team with the breakaway speed you need for big plays. So keep an eye on that tonight.
On the play, a dead ball foul is encroachment against or offside against Melrose.
Melrose with encroachment will take it for a 1st and 5 here.
Makes it 1st down and 5.
We talked about the offensive line, everyone switching up here, and I think the key thing is giving James a little bit of time here. Had a lot of time last year. If they can do the same, the Rockets are going to be successful. Goodchild takes it for about 2 off tackle left there. It's going to be 2nd and about 3 upcoming.
He's tripped up after a gain of about 1 yard, maybe 2.
Potential for a big play here. 2nd down and short.
4.
Right here, you're good. It's a little hot. I don't know.
The ball is at the running 48.
Right here. I'll let you know if you can. Right here, inside handoff, quick slant right there. It looks like number 2, Alex DiNapoli. That's going to be a 1st down, and number 2 is a guy that we're going to be counting on this year. Alex is a super athlete, and when you lose the guys like Patrick Harrigan and Dan Damari, you need some guys out there, split out, big wideouts, and Alex is going to be the guy to take on that role this year, Murph.
Yeah, I think the 2 guys athletically that are as good as anybody in this state, DiNapoli and Goodchild, that's where the speed and the big plays will come. Colby Goodchild carried off tackle for a gain of about 1 yard.
Thanks for picking that up, Murph. I had a little problem with my mic. We're still trying to figure it out, but we're good. Man, what a beautiful night for football. In comes Ryan Strout. And Ryan Strout and your boy James have had a long history together. I think Ryan was really a backup quarterback, but those guys have played together for a million years, and they already had chemistry before they started playing together here. Murph back, he throws it right out there. Nice catch right there. Number 8 is Patrick DeRoss. I love to see DeRoss on offense. I love that kid. He was a powerhouse in the outside linebacker position last year, and Pat DeRoss is a great athlete. Love to see him getting some offensive touches here.
Big third down.
And about 7 yards to go for the first down.
Third and about 7. Unless I miss my guess, this will be 4 down territory. So they're looking to maybe get the first down or at least get some of it.
Could be for sure. 5:38 here in the half, 0-0. In motion goes Goodchild. Empty set for Murphy. He's going to pass, you know it, right over the middle. Number 4 right there. Beautiful play to Ryan Strout. We just talked about him, Murph. Who's better than us?
Melrose came with the blitz. Murphy caught it and threw it to Strout. He took a big hit, by the way. But let me tell you, really well executed. Ryan Strout, first career reception.
Beautiful.
As a varsity football player.
I love to see it. He's going to have an awesome next couple of years. Murphy to Strout, you're going to hear it about 100 times in the next 2 years. There's another one. There's number 2 for Ryan. He gets another 4 or 5 yards. There's definitely a penalty after the fact. That's going to be 15 more, at least half the distance to the goal. So the Rockets are going to be down deep. First and goal upcoming after this. Melrose getting a little extracurriculars there.
There's some emotion going on right now.
Yeah, I think so.
Sometimes for these young high school kids, it's tough to control that emotion. The Melrose guys took a little extra shot at the end, and they're going to be half the distance to the goal because
you know what helps, Murph? Full stands. Full stands.
Absolutely.
And full stands. The student section pumped. It's a blackout over here on the right. Awesome. Brendan Lindmark, number 24, hopping in there.
I'm having a blast, Oak, by the way.
This is fun, buddy. It's going to be good. Hey, if we ever get you another headset, we're going to make it happen, right?
This is so
There
good.
were 2 fouls on the play, one by each team, both personal fouls. Those offset.
Both teams super hungry.
2 personal fouls. So
hours during preseason.
we thought we'd be close to the 1st and 10 here, but let me see what down it is here. The officials trying to get it together here. It looks like they were offsetting penalties.
Timmy, the only thing I'm disappointed at, no band tonight.
Oh, what's up with the band?
Oh my gosh, where's the band? We need the band. I don't know, but we don't have them, and that's what we need to make this a complete picture. Maybe next week.
Foul, so the play stands 2nd down and about
Beautiful.
5.
Oh, he pulls it back underneath. Wide open. Number 2 is going to be DiNapoli. Out! He gets in! Wow, what a play by Alex DiNapoli. Absolutely awesome. Murph pulls back the play-action pass, and DiNapoli makes an athletic play, and the Rockets score first. Wow, beautiful play. What a series for the Rockets.
A lot of fun out
I didn't see a lot of mistakes in that first series, did you?
I think Murphy might have been, I don't know, 7 for 7, getting the ball to his athletes, letting them make plays. O-line is protecting. Really great drive.
Is that a color commentary commentator doing that, or is that a dad?
Listen, I
Not sure,
call it
man.
like I see it, and that's how I see it.
Beautiful play.
Happy for Alex, too. Alex has worked really hard in the offseason, and good for him for getting in the end zone.
Is this Goodchild who we have kicking here? And it is beautiful, right down the middle, nice high kick. And the Rockets at 4:53 in the first take over 7-0 over Melrose. So beautiful answer after what was really a missed opportunity by Melrose. And sometimes they say the pitches are ahead of the catches. It looks like the offense might be ahead of the defense so far here to start.
What I love is I see Alex come off, just scores his first career touchdown as a varsity player, and Dave Blanchard grabs him and starts coaching him on the defense.
There you go.
He might have had an adjustment on the defense, and he wasn't celebrating. They're coaching for the next series. Good stuff.
On the banners along the fence. Please take notice of those banners. And when you go into those businesses, please tell them you saw their signs at the stadium.
Oak, the line to get in is still down the street, almost to Main Street.
It's the place to be. It's the place to be. They heard there was a new tandem up here in the booth, and they said, we got to get there. Although, of course, we want you to stay home if you actually want to hear us. Nice kickoff right here. Nice run back by number 5. Oh, looks like big stack up right there. I thought the ball hit the ground. But the Melrose is going to take over here at their own 28. They had great success on the ground earlier against the Rocket defense, and we'll see if they stay with it here with 4 minutes and 39 seconds to go in the first.
Out to about the 22. It's the first down and 10 for Melrose at their own 22-yard line.
Flanked by 2 here, Melrose quarterback in the shotgun. Inside handoff, he keeps it himself. Nice fake, and he rips it off for about 9. So once again, the run's been successful.
Is the ball carrier.
Quarterback for Melrose, very athletic kid. He can give it on the zone read, or he can keep it and get up the field. They've got some weapons on Melrose. They're a handful.
And 1.
Here we go, second and about 1 here. Back to pass this time. He steps up. He's going to run with it instead. He turns into a first down. So nice athletic play there. Nothing on the pass, but 2nd and 2 is something you always want to see, Brian.
On a quarterback keep, forward he carries the ball down to the 43. Enough for the first down. Tackle was made by Redding's number 74, John Lawrence.
Back in the shotgun right now. He's got plenty of time. He's got to move up on him. He makes a nice athletic play there. That's Trevor Bartle right there. I hope I pronounced his name. We finally got a lineup from Melrose here, so hopefully we'll get some names shouting out. But I'll tell you right now, the Rocket defense is struggling right now. First series set, they were fortunate to get away with it. They marched down, looked like champs on offense, but they got to settle things down here on defense. Photo inside handoff. He keeps it again. He's got huge room. He looks like he might go. Oh, he takes it right up the middle. A simple misdirection. And Trevor Bartle takes it up the middle for about 50 yards for a touchdown. Wow.
Timmy,
that was quick.
We got a football game, my friend.
Yeah, we do.
I love it. Melrose brings some trouble to the table here. The quarterback can really move.
Yeah, that kid.
Misdirection on the handoff, took it up the middle for 50. This is going to be a fun football game.
Wow. Early on, it seems like who's ever going to have the football last year. I know we're in the first quarter, but this is serious. Melrose setting up the extra point right here, 7-6. Set up for the kick here. It's up, and it is good. So, wow, 2 offensive plays, and Melrose strikes back very quickly. With 2:54 left in the first quarter, it is 7-7, and right now the defense haven't had answers, but the offense certainly has. By Melrose set to kick off here. Some offensive fireworks early. Melrose doing it economically. Beautiful drive by Redding and answered very quickly by the Raiders here.
2 of the more successul public school programs in the state. Melrose 21-game win streak, multiple Super Bowls, as you mentioned in the open. Redding, one of the best public schools in the state over the past decade. This is what high school football is all about.
Captain Shea Fogarty to kick off here from Melrose. It's a squib kick here. Gets picked up. See who's got that one. Nice run back right there. Didn't see the number on that run back, and I bet it been number 15, which is Andrew Jack Boney? Is that it?
Andrew Jack Boney.
Jack Boney, there we go.
Transfer from Austin Prep back to Reading. Really good athlete and nice kick returner.
Beautiful, just a sophomore too. Love to see the young guys getting in there. Nice run back here. So the Rockets are going to take over 1st and 10 from about their own 34.
Big Thomas O'Brien jogging out. Nice to have him protecting your blind side.
Man, number 77, you like to see your quarterback / your son being guarded by a monster that big, and he is a super talent. It looks like some movement again. This might give the Rockets 1st and 5 here. They've jumped again, Melrose.
Rockets do a nice job of being disciplined, using the snap count to steal another 5 yards.
Penalty for offside against Melrose. 1st down and 5 for the Rockets.
1st and 5. Looks like Goodchild's flanking Murphy here. He's back to pass. He looks out. Number 5 is Aiden Becky. Oh, he drops the ball. I don't know if they'll call it incomplete or a fumble. They're going to call it incomplete.
Murphy's pass is ruled an incompletion.
So Melrose looks like they're relying heavily playing man-to-man defense. No safeties deep. We're going to need our guys to get off and make some plays, but I think you'll see some big plays if they continue to play this defense.
Nice. Goodchild flanking Murphy here. 2 split right, 2 left. Murph back to pass. He's looking downfield now, right there. Why? Oh no, again! Beautiful pass, and Aiden Beckenhughes just can't hold on. Wide open, wide open with plenty of room there. Easy 1st down, but Beckenhughes can't pull it down.
Let me tell you, there's nobody that's more upset about that than Aiden Beckenhughes. It may happen once, it won't happen again.
Yeah. Beckenhughes, like I said, the pedigree that came through him, his older brothers rolled through this, and these guys were linemen. He's a skill position guy. Every single one of them, absolute animals. 3 split left. Aiden's going to want that one back, and I'm sure there's Murph. He's got a little bit of room. Oh, my gosh. Throws it just underneath. Murph looked like he was going to run. He had some room. Tried to throw it out to Jesse Doherty. Nice to see number 10, Jesse Doherty, back, who missed the spring because he's concentrating on basketball with a crazy COVID season we have. But Jesse can be a weapon here, too. But it looks like we're looking at 4th down. They're going to kick this thing away.
Yeah, tough. They could execute on that. They could have moved the chains, but they didn't. Now they have to come back and prove they can play some defense.
Well, listen, they had some wide open spots there. They just didn't execute. Like to see that. But now they have a challenge here because the reality is they haven't really stopped the Melrose offense quite yet. Melrose is going to take over. Oh, boy. Whew. Looks like Melrose. So Melrose might have touched that ball. Reading's calling for it, but I think it is going to be Melrose ball. They're going to take a look and see. Oh, they call for the Rockets. Wow. The defender touched the ball, and the Rockets pounce on it opportunistically, and they're going to take over here. 1st and 10.
Talking this off right now.
They may make a different decision. Let's see.
Don't outsmart yourselves. Hey, Timmy. Big change here. Look for the home run ball right here.
Wow.
They got some momentum.
Huge play for the Rockets right there. First and 10 from the 27, and the offense is right back on there.
Oh, come on. They overturned it.
Oh, my gosh. They overturned it. Wow, that's a tough one.
If I'm being honest, it's probably the right call.
It could be, right? It could be, but the difference is we'll check the film later, but that's a tough one to just confer and do it a good 2 minutes later.
I think it's the right call.
I'm assuming the Rocket special teams weren't doing it to try to convince them. They thought they had it. They legitimately thought they had it.
Got a break.
Not touched by a Melrose player, but the ball was down. 1st down and 10 for Melrose.
Let's see if this Rocket D has made some adjustments here. Now 1st and 10 for Melrose from their own 28. Ooh, high snap, nice job pulling it down. He keeps it, gets stacked up immediately. Wow. Who was in there? Number 74, I think that's J-Law,
Thomas O'Brien, too.
John Lawrence and Thomas O'Brien, couple of hosses right there. I tell you, I've watched John Lawrence come up, and that kid has been awesome. To watch his progression, watch J-Law, that was a kid who just had a fire in him when he was younger, and he's earned himself a starting spot in this team, played a ton in the spring. That's the type of push we need from our line. Inside hand up there. Oh, beautiful play right there. Who's that?
Sullivan.
J.P. Sullivan. Oh. That's the J.P. Sullivan we saw in the spring. Talk about closing on an angle. Beautiful play by Sullivan here. And now they're going the opposite. This is what we were used to seeing in the spring, Murph. Seeing teams just go the other way. So huge third down play. You got to expect pass here.
What a play by J.P. Sullivan. Like a rocket into the backfield. Giacomo Iapika, middle linebacker as well, number 16. He's big in pass coverage, a very athletic inside linebacker.
Beautiful, super athlete Giacomo, and a neighbor of the O'Connors. There we go. Back to pass right now. Well, he's got some time. He's got plenty of time.
It's a hold.
They got to get him. Oh my gosh, huge hold there in the middle, and he gets stacked up. one of the Rocket linemen is absolutely tackled in front of him. But nonetheless, it's going to be 4th down.
Colin Donahue, number 75, a junior making his first varsity start. Awesome tackle. He's a starting center as well, taking over for your son, Danny Oak. He's filling in nicely.
I have some huge love for Colin Donahue, taking over for my boy Danny Oak.
How's UMass going? Pretty good.
Loves it, loves it. There's a lot of guys who came back today here. Nice, he didn't fair catch it, was Beckenhuis. A little bit dangerous there. I thought he might have fair caught it, but beautiful. Hey, that's the type of defensive series we've been waiting for. We get in at the end of the first half here, the first quarter, probably going to switch some sides. 3 seconds to go. It's 7-7, and the Rocket offense is going to take over again. Getting back to UMass, a lot of the boys wanted to come back for the first game today. Oakie's like, I've been gone 2.5 weeks yet. I'll see you 2 weeks from now. I'll take that as a good
maybe
sign.
They're sitting in their dorm room watching the telecast.
I sent him a note literally 2 hours ago and said, we've been pulled back in, Okie. Go send it out to the boys. The Rockets are back. 3 seconds here in the quarter. 3 split right for Murph. He's changing up the play at the line here. Little inside handoff here to Goodchild. He takes about 2 yards. That's going to be the end of the quarter here. So we're going to switch some sides as we end the first quarter, and the Rockets 7 and Melrose 7. This is a great game here, Murph.
Fantastic football game, just what we expected. 7-7, still a line down the street to get in, okay? I don't know what they're doing selling tickets, but someone's got to learn how to sell tickets faster.
Murph, I know I asked...
my single biggest pet peeve.
I know I asked you to stick around for a quarter, right? Can you stick around longer?
Yeah, I'm
Can you
having
hang
a
out?
blast. I'll stick
Can you
around
hang out?
as long as you want.
All right, cool.
As long as you want me.
Brian Lindmark, cameraman extraordinaire. We're ripping the color commentary away from you just for today.
So quick shout out to the Reading freshman team. Played today their first game at Melrose. A phenomenal game.
Nice.
The freshman football team at Reading got their first victory. Guys like Riley Lerner, Jake Palm, James's little brother Jack dominated Melrose. I shouldn't say dominated. It was a very competitive game.
Yep.
But what a victory. Congratulations to the freshmen of Johnny Irmer was out there. Lots of great performances on the freshman team.
Beautiful. So Murph, I got to ask you, right? You have a football pedigree. Your son's the MVP of this team, right? The MVP of the league last year, right? This is a kid who got contacted by a lot of private schools. I want to play here. And yet he's here for year number 3 at Reading. Tell me what the thought process is. And you can tell me as a dad and you can tell me as a coach. We can talk about it in between, but I want to hear your perspective. Murphy right back at it as the Rockets take over. It's going to be second down and about 9 here.
Second down and 9.
3 split right, Goodchild flanking. Inside handoff to Colby, and Colby rips it. Wow, what a run. Very, very close to first down. It's going to be third and probably about a foot. Nice run by Goodchild.
By number 9, Brady Pitcher. And number 5.
Colby is just bound to break one. Just keep pounding the rock, and he will break one before all said and done.
DiNapoli split left.
For the first down.
Aiden Beckenhughes split far right. Goodchild flanking Murphy. Murphy pulls it back. Oh, he looks up. Wow. Alex DiNapoli did not look up. He wasn't seeing that ball. Almost intercepted. But I think it was just a miscommunication. DiNapoli is supposed to look up there. Fortunate for the Rockets, no interception, and we have a fourth and about a foot. This is going to be an interesting call here, mid-field on a fourth down. It looks like the Rockets are going for it.
Maybe a sneak by Murphy. Nope, he's still back in the shotgun.
Big play right here. Rockets saying we want the ball. Inside handoff to Goodchild, and he gets it. Beautiful play by Colby. Gutsy play here at midfield, but you know what? The Rockets are probably content to say I need to keep the ball out of the Melrose offense. They made their first big stop at the end of the quarter, and they want to take advantage right here.
Andrew Marchino. It's first down and 10 Rockets.
Inside handoff to Goodchild again. He takes it for about 3 or 4. Those first hits on Goodchild aren't working. He's always squirming for another 2 or 3 yards for him.
Tim, another newcomer up front is Ryan Mulvey, a junior, starting his first high school game today, playing left guard and performing really well in the run and the pass game so far.
Nice, number 65, Mulvey. 3 split right, DiNapoli split left. Morris back to pass. Right down the middle, wide open right there. Beautiful pass and connection with Ryan Strout. Long-time Pop Warner battery right there. We said we call Strout's name. That's his 3rd catch tonight, and all of them have been big.
Great protection. James was in the pocket. It was clean. He delivered on time.
Melrose 26.
Beautiful play by Murphy to Strout. We're back. Inside throw right there. Ooh, right through DiNapoli's hands. Quick out. He was open, put it in his hands, and DiNapoli just couldn't pull it in.
From the Melrose 26.
So the one area we can improve in the second half is the communication between DiNapoli and Murphy. They've had a couple chances. If that tandem gets on the same page, we're going to be in business. But right now, they're not connecting.
It's flanked by Sullivan and Goodchild here. 2 guys in there. He pulls it back again. Inside pass. That one just ahead of, I think it was Beckenhughes there. So now we have a 3rd and 10.
Number 5.
You're 4 down.
I
think you're right, Brian. I think they're probably going to be in 4 down territory.
Brian Lindmark with the cut. You know what, Brian? We're going to need to get 3 headsets. Can we pull it off? This camera only has 2 inputs, but we're going to get a 3rd one for Brian. But you're right. It is 4 down territory here.
Lindmark's the MVP of this production, Tim. Let's be honest.
Number 10, Jesse Doherty, coming back to the football team. Super athlete, super basketball player. Murrah back to pass, wide open. Oh my gosh, beautiful play there. Beckenhughes, first down Rockets.
Aiden Beckenhuis down at the...
Let me tell you, I told you Aiden would come back big time, and he just did.
Yeah.
He's what I call an alley guy. You know what that means? If you're in the alley and you only got one guy you want to be with, you want Aiden on your side.
There you go.
Because you're going to get out okay.
I wouldn't mind taking his older brothers, Sean,
This is
absolute hoss. Murph in the shotgun, flanked by Sullivan, and inside handoff there to Goodchild again. Nice cutback. Oh, what a run by Gould. The ball is fumbled. I don't know if he was down. They're going to say, they say he's down, or was it a fumble?
Oh, damn.
On the play, the ball was fumbled. Recovered by Melrose.
Wow.
Wow, going in, the ball's fumbled at the end. I thought Colby might have been down there, but they're saying it's a fumble. And that's a turnover there. Huge break. Listen, the Rockets get a huge break early in the game with an overthrown pass for a wide open guy, and now Melrose gets a huge break going in here.
You know what's in the game of football? It gives, it takes.
Yeah, it does.
And guess what? We're all even Steven right now.
Well, listen, the Rockets better pull another defensive stance like the last one in the first quarter. But huge play right up the middle. He's got a ton of room here. What a good athlete.
Really good football player.
Yeah, Trevor Botto here, 6 foot 165 he's listed, but he's
Botto is the
shifty.
ball carrier. He stopped after a gain of about 6. It's going to be second down.
This is one of those
And
tests of
about 4 yards to
character.
go for the
You
first
give up
down.
a big, you're looking like you're going in to score. You give it up. Let's see how they respond here on defense.
Second and about 4 here. Direct snap to Botto. We got one in motion, number 5. He hands it off to 5, and he's got some room in the first down. 8:20 to go here in the half. Murph, I got to tell you this. Usually by this time in the spring, the Rockets might be up 25-0 And so I don't want to say that I like it, but you know what? I really do like it because it's a lot more competitive, right? And by the way, competitive. This Melrose team has been an absolute powerhouse.
Agreed.
For the last 3 years. So I love to see it. I love to see a good football game. There were so many blowouts early that I actually think the 2021 Spring Rockets weren't prepared to face when we finally got to face some teams because we were so much stronger than everyone else in the Middlesex League. This is going to be a new year, and this is a huge test early on, and it's been very, very well contested early on.
He's run out of bounds by Reading's number 6, J.P. Sullivan. Gain of 2 on the play. It's going to be second down and 8.
Let's go, D. Come on now.
2 split left, 2 right. Botto is going to hand off up the middle, and he gets wrapped up very quickly. Nice job in there on defense. It's going to be a 3rd and long here. Let me see who that was.
Giacomo Iapika.
Giacomo Iapika, 16.
Aided by Duras.
Beautiful play by
Nice
Giacomo.
tackle.
I love to see Giacomo in that middle linebacker. He's quick. He's a good athlete. 3 split right, big 3rd down here. Look for the pass.
Nick Mazzino, number 16. Giacomo Iapika.
He rolls out right, throws it up underneath. Oh, beautiful catch, but I'm going to say, he's going to say he's out. Oh, he's going to give it to him. He thought he knocked him out, but they're going to give him the first down catch. It was a nice catch. He was right on the sideline, though.
Fogarty rolled to his right. Really well executed play.
41, first down and 10 for
Tight rope the
Melrose.
sideline, and the referees gave it to him. Nice play. 1st and 10.
Inside handoff gets stacked up immediately.
There you go.
On the quarterback, Keith. Botto is hit by Reading's number 77, Tom O'Brien, and number 75, Colin Donahue.
My apologies, Tim, the quarterback of Melrose, last name Botto. I said
Yeah.
Fogarty.
Trevor Botto, yeah.
You think the people in Melrose are listening to us anyway?
Listen, if they know what's right for them, they're listening, right?
whatever his last name is.
Well,
he's a
listen,
heck
I
of a
think we
player.
just got the link to the live stream about 2 hours ago, so hopefully it did get through to Melrose. Second and about 9 here. Handoff right up the gut, and they get stacked up. Beautiful play again. Big third down play coming up here from Melrose. Hey, some of my favorite places in Melrose, right? Turner's. What else? There's a beautiful. I'm totally losing. What is the name of the? Oh, there's a Mexican restaurant right in downtown, right across. Beautiful. They're gonna give Thomas O'Brien a breather right here.
Third down and about 12.
Big third down here.
The passing situation, they'll pull Big Obi.
One thing Botto hasn't done a tremendous amount of is passing. Let's see if he can throw the ball here on 3rd and long.
The big issue is he's dangerous, right? Even under coverage, he can do it with his feet. So someone's got to check him. He checks it. Oh my! Right in there, beautiful play. Colin Donahue comes in and absolutely crushes him. Beautiful play by Donahue. Big Richie D behind us getting fired up.
What a play. Huge sack. So happy for Colin.
Love to see it. First career sack for Colin Donahue is awesome.
Come on now, you gotta return.
Nice
Catch
kick
it in the
back
air.
there. He's going to catch it here. Nice run back here. Wow, beautiful run back right there. Jack Vonnie, Andrew Jack Vonnie with another nice return.
Newcomer to Reading High School, great athlete, sophomore.
He's got some speed too.
Transfer from Austin Prep.
Beautiful field position for the Rockets here. 5 minutes to go in the half, and they're going to take over at about their own 46.
47, where it'll be first down and 10
Look for Colby Goodchild to be really angry right now.
Yeah.
Okay? And let me tell you, when that kid's angry, you don't want to be in his way.
March down. Let's see it.
Goodchild flanking Murphy. 2 split left, 2 right. Murph changing up the play, trying to get him to jump, and they may have. I'm not sure if that was on the Rockets or is on.
Yeah, it looks like our right guard might have jumped a little bit and backed us up 5 yards. So over the years, Tim, the Rockets have used their cadence to steal 5 yards at a clip. They've been really disciplined. But every now and again, you know, someone gets excited and jumps, and that's what we saw there.
First and 15 from the 42. Coach Sheehan changing up the play here. Murph back to pass. Oh, he pulls up. He's going to run. He's got a nice block there, and Murph takes it from one more. Beautiful run. Beautiful. About 25 yards right there. And I'll tell you right now, Dad, one of the things that I noticed over the last 2 years being able to watch James play, a freshman, unprecedented, starting as a freshman, breaking Reading High records, is that over the last 2 years, his footwork has improved incredibly. Knows when to step up, knows when to tuck the ball down. And then you saw it right there. Super smart play. Right over there, center screen. There's Goodchild right there.
Nice screen, nice setup.
Phenomenal call by Coach Sheehan on the screen. Well, let me tell you, back to your earlier comment, James has, you know, his mom has worked really hard with him on his footwork over the past 12 months, so glad it showed off there.
I'm just glad his mom always had great footwork, because I don't remember you having as good a footwork back in the day, Murph.
Rockets are marching now, need to execute and finish this drive with 4:55 left in the half.
Right over the middle, beautiful play right there. Slant, post pattern to Ryan Stroud again. Stroud grabs his at least 4th catch here, and every single one of them's been big. First and goal here for the Rockets.
Healthy dose of Colby Goodchild right now. 21 up on your grill, put it down their throat.
Oh, it's a fade out there, a little bit too high out there for DiNapoli.
pass ball is incomplete. It'll be second down and goal to go.
First and goal from the
7-yard
7-yard line here. Second and goal, excuse me.
Good down here to run the football, get half of it at least.
J.P. Sullivan and Colby Goodchild flanking Murphy. Beckenhugh split left, DiNapoli right. Inside handoff right there to Colby. And Colby's very, very close.
Goodchild carries the ball down to about the 1 yard line.
There was no chance of Colby dropping that one. I think he had a couple of extra hands on that one. And so it's going to be 3rd and 1 from about the 1. 3rd and goal from the 1 here. Number 77's not a bad guy to run behind. J-Law over there too, and Ryan Mulvey, 65, as we mentioned before.
Over Thomas and J.P. Sullivan.
Inside handoff. Goodchild looks like he's in. Let's set the no signal. We got no signal here. We got signals from the Rockets, but no signal from the refs. And it's going to be 4th and about a foot.
Carries the ball down to about the half-foot line. It's going to be 4th down and less than a yard for a touchdown.
Rocket fandom over here, and the kids getting nuts. Love it. Beautiful. And it looks like it's going to be a timeout here. With 3:12 to go, the Rockets have a 4th and about a foot for the touchdown, and they're going to regroup.
I'd like for you to take a look at it. Athletic Revolution has 3 bangers and trucks.
So Brian Lindmark, I don't know if you can see this, the new technology that the Friends of Reading Football have bought as part of the Rockets here. What do they call this gigantic camera? I know you were running it when I saw the Zavarian game.
I don't know what. I call it a camera on a pole.
If you couldn't hear that, Brian, the technological expert, called it a camera on a pole.
Very tall.
And we have another one in the end zone. That's beautiful. It's beautiful for the huddle folks too. Here we go. Huge play right here. 4th and a foot here for the Rockets. J.P. Sullivan and Colby Goodchild. We got the crowd going absolutely bonkers behind us. Inside hand. Oh, what do they do? It looks like they had a whistle before that. And they called a timeout. Timeout Reading just before it. They probably didn't like the lineup that they saw. And so the Rockets take a timeout here.
All right, Timmy, as far as high school football,
Just a reminder that the snack bar is open.
really big 4th down here. As far as high school football situations go, this is as big as it gets.
Also, restrooms are
Both coaching
located
staffs
at the
taking
bar
timeouts,
and
making
the
sure their
snack
people
bar.
are set.
So Murph, during this timeout, I talked to you a little bit earlier. We didn't get to finish the conversation. Your son's a blue chip recruit, right? Super player. I won't say great pedigree because you're right next to me, so your head doesn't get too big. But he's had, there's a lot of private schools who come after him. And yet we're here in year number 3.
Timmy,
Why? Tell me why.
Let's wait to see if they score a touchdown.
Right? See, I tried to do it for that timeout, but we're going to see this play, and then we're going to have a conversation with Murph. Inside handoff, and he's in. Beautiful play. Colby Goodchild takes it, and Goodchild is absolute. There's his comeback play right there. Oh, look, we got the guys here. The stands are going bonkers right here. Goodchild goes in. Right now, Goodchild is going to be set up to kick the extra point.
Great push up front. Key point in the game. Offensive line did the job.
Aiden Beckenhuis is the holder here for Goodchild. He's up, and it looks like it's up and good. Beautiful play. Great for Colby Goodchild. He came in, comes back, holds on to that one. Huge fourth down play. The Rockets go up 14-7 with 3 minutes to go in the half. All right, Murph, back to you.
Another junior offensive lineman making his first start tonight is Eamon Centrella.
Yeah.
Okay, starting left tackle. Huge shoes to, right tackle. Huge shoes to fill with the graduating Dom DiCrescenzo, who's off at Tufts, having a great college career. But Eamon, on that particular play, took his man and drove him to the back of the end zone.
He's a big boy, too,
Really
Murph. He's a big boy as a junior.
Offensive lineman up front. Student section getting into it. The cheerleaders down there, their first performance. They look amazing tonight. A lot of things going on.
There's a ton of them, too. There's about 25 cheerleaders down there. It feels like real football, doesn't it, Murph?
It's so fun. So fun. We're so lucky to have it. They try to take it away from us, and we got it back.
Brendan Lindmark, number 24, our cameraman's son here, going to be the kickoff guy. Here we go. A little short kick there, and they got to get stacked up. It's going to be good field position here around the 40-yard line.
The kick is fielded by Melrose.
3 minutes to go, and let's see if this Rocket defense, who's had a couple of nice stops, can continue it. Looks like they figured something out, Murph, after those first few drives. The Rocket defense is proven.
The short answer, Tim, to the question you asked me is the people around you. He loves Reading. He loves his friends, his community. The team is very well coached, and I gave him the option to go anywhere he wanted in the country. He wants to be here.
Awesome, I love it.
And I'm glad to be here as well.
I imagine, and I'm not disparaging any private, schools either around us, the St. John's of the world, but there might be a lot of parents who are sitting here, and I don't know if they have the ability to see, 900, 1,200 people in the stands right here cheering for him. Nice rollout here for Botto. He's got some room. He gets stacked up right there, but he gets about 5.
There is really nothing like playing in front of your community. I see the value in the private schools, but this is pretty special.
It's going to be second down and about 6.
Back to pass right now. You don't see that off. He steps up again. Oh, he makes a nice play there, and he gets a first down. Almost had him there. Right in there was number 74 was J-Law. Just missed him. Once again, a good athletic quarterback.
Centrella in the game. Thomas O'Brien taking a break. Need a pass rush.
Side handoff there, smashed and ripped down by J-Law after a gain of about 4 or 5 again.
Still lots of time for Melrose. They've got timeouts left. 2 minutes on the clock. No 2-minute warning, of course, in high school. But Rockets need to stop here.
Second down and 5.
Back to pass, steps up. Oh, boy. Beautiful play right there. He tries to throw it away. What a play by, is that Pat DeRoss out there, number 8? Number 7, too, was in there. Was Nick Zanino.
Nick Zanino with a pass rush that, oh my God. He ran through the fullback, chased the quarterback down, and I believe it was a intentional grounding. We're going to move him back.
Beautiful. You know what? At the end of last year, number 7 Zanino was a guy we said, wow, this guy is an athlete. He got a lot more play, right, maybe than he would have with the team being such a powerhouse, but he clearly is a special athlete. He showed it right there.
The bookends with Duras on the right outside linebacker, Zanino left outside linebacker. Very athletic seniors, experienced kids.
Number 7 and 8 right there. Zanino and Duras. Back to pass. Look at this. Oh, my gosh. They tried to do a little cross the seam there.
JP almost got himself a pick six.
There was a lot of room ahead of number 6 right there, but it's 4th down and another stop for the Rocket D. Opportunity. Guess what?
Left. They get the ball back.
They get some time, but they did use a couple of timeouts down by the goal line for that first one. So I don't know if they have one left, Murph, but nonetheless, they're going to get the ball back.
Lousy snap, but he saved the day.
Nice punt by Melrose, too. He's had a couple of nice ones. Nice fair catch by Beckett Hughes. The Rockets are going to take over.
Talk to James about when he was in my arms as an infant. You've got a minute 30 left. You're up 7.
Yeah.
One timeout left.
Yep.
What do you do? Right? And these are the things that he's
those are the first conversations. Is that right, Murph?
That's right.
Starting at about their own 18-yard line.
When my son was in my arms at that age, I was like, how can a kid be this heavy and this young? It was incredible. I'm going to shout out right now to my boy Dan O'Connor. Hopefully he's up at UMass Amherst watching with a couple of his Reading boys. Empty set for Murph. Throws underneath. Oh, boy, what a play!
Great throw and catch.
Ryan Strout is already looking like an early favorite target. Like we said, those guys have played since they've been little kids together, and they have some chemistry, and it's showing tonight.
Pat Sheehan signaling in the plays to Murphy.
Murph back, empty set, right down. Same exact play. Why not? Do it again. Because it wasn't defended the first time, let's do it again. That's about 40 yards in about 10 seconds.
Pat Sheehan's giving the wave, saying, let's go, let's go, let's go. He's got to have fun with this offense, let me tell you.
I told you I have a man crush on Pat Sheehan after watching the last few years.
Uh-oh, it's a penalty.
They didn't call it. He rolls out left. They do call it a penalty. There's Murph. They knew it was coming. It looks like someone was moving.
2 men in motion. You can't have it. This is not Canadian football, and that was a mental mistake by the Rockets. And I blame the quarterback for not knowing where his guys were. Fans in the stands yelling to stop the clock, but that's not the official clock. The officials on the field have the real clock.
Exactly right.
So
Ace Bryson totally elbowed the guy running the clock in sidewise. He was looking at his watch. So, all right, timeout here. It looks like timeout.
How about Ace Bryson, the voice of Reading football for like 100 years?
I don't want to tell you about that. I don't want to tell you how old I am, but in 1983, Ace Bryson was my JV baseball coach. So
I heard you were good on that team.
On that team, yes. I was, as you know, JV HOF, Jim. I know that you're Hall of Fame too, but I am too. But I actually didn't get my Hall of Fame status in baseball. I got it on the JV hockey team.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Awesome.
First one ever. First one ever to go in for JV.
All right, so I actually don't know how many timeouts the Rockets have left. I think one.
I think
44 seconds left.
I do believe there is one. I think that was Melrose who took that one, but they did take a couple before.
Going to be first and
before Goodchild went in for the scamper, the go-ahead score.
Goodchild in the backfield, 4 wide receiver set.
Ball is spotted at the Melrose 47.
Murphy back to pass. He steps up. Good. Oh, he's got some room there. Let's see if Murph can get outside. Nice run for Murph. Would have liked to seen him run for the sidelines there because he had the room. But he picks up about 7 or 8.
10 yards. It's going to be second down.
Get him set. Get him set.
And about 5 yards to go for the first down.
Wide open is number 10. Oh my gosh, what a play! Jesse Doherty.
Rookie pass is complete to number 10, Jesse Doherty.
We brought up Doherty.
He's knocked out of bounds at the 6.
Wow! With 11 seconds to go, he gets knocked out inside the 10.
From the 6-yard line.
I lost sight of him at the end because of the size of this stadium. Murph, I want to talk to the architect. I think we just saw Murph's head in there, too. 11 seconds left. Murph swings it out to the Colby Goodchild. Goodchild is in! What a play! Wow!
What a 2-minute drill.
A minute and 39 seconds. Beautiful 2-minute drill there. Number 10, Jesse Doherty, we talked about him. He's a superstar basketball player. He took the spring off because he had to devote his time to basketball. It was such an odd season. He came back for the fall, and he just made his voice heard tonight. What a beautiful passing catch from Murphy to Doherty.
Colby with the try.
Come on, baby. It's good.
Beautiful. 3 for 3 for Colby Goodchild with 9 seconds to go. The Rockets 21, Melrose 7.
Execution on the 2-minute drill. Minute and a half left. 1 timeout.
Beautiful.
Through to 4 different receivers. Jesse Doherty with the big play. I'm incredibly impressed right now with the Rockets offense.
I'm going to tell you what, we saw a couple of offensive series by Melrose which tore apart the Rocket defense, and they made some adjustments, and it showed the last 3 stands they've stopped, and the Rocket offense, they're clicking.
Tim, Brian, who's having more fun than us right now? This is so fun. If someone could get me a hot dog from the snack shack, I'd do even more
I think it's
fun.
probably, at halftime, I think we got to run there. We're going to talk about our favorite spots in Reading, too. We love all the people who sponsor the team. If I could see that far at my age who sponsors the team, I'd bring them up. But we're going to bring up our favorite places to eat. Love it. I was actually at one of my favorites today. Last Corner Restaurant is the greatest roast beef and French fries in about 25 miles around here. Paul and Val loved them. I always love to bring them up. I bring them up every year because I can't stop talking about them. Here's Lindmark, cameraman's boy. Much nicer kick there, right, Brian? There we go. Beautiful. Nice cutback. Gets wrapped up immediately. There's Jesse Doherty. Jesse Doherty makes a big catch. He's the first one in there on the tackle, and he gets a bunch of help.
Let me tell you, Timmy, a quick funny story. You mentioned how Ryan Strout and James had this connection. These kids, including Giacomo Iapika and Joe Puelli and several, they started their own after-school football league at Joshua Eaton, when they were in first grade. And every day after school, they would go out and play catch. And James would throw passes to Stroud and Giacomo and those guys, and let me tell you, it's pretty cool to see it happening out here in a varsity football field. Really special.
1 second to go here. You're going to see him throw the ball up in the air.
Prevent on.
Prevent is on. 4 guys back way deep for the Rockets. Little handoff up the middle here. Nice run, nice cutback, and he gets up. He's still on his feet. Gets wrapped up right here. Looks like by J.P. Sullivan. That's going to be the end of the half here. So listen, Murph, beautiful half by the Rockets. Make a couple of adjustments. The offense is clicking, the defense getting their feet, and this is a team. This is a Melrose team that I don't think has lost a game in 2 years. We got a half to go here, so you know that they're going to come back and make the adjustments. Let's get back to the Joshua Eaton School. I know that my kids went there too, and I don't know if you know this, Murph. The Joshua Eaton School is known as the gateway to the Ivies. I'm not sure if you know that, or maybe in James's case, the gateway to the SEC. But anyway, listen, love living on the west side of town. Love this town. I love this town. We've been here forever.
They named the league the ASF, After School Football.
Love it.
Julie Ramo just reminded me that via text, and hopefully she's listening. But really good to see these guys gelling and executing together.
I love every second of it. We got a 15-minute break here. Murph, you want to stick around?
Listen,
you might as well. You're here. You're in for the night. You're in for the night. Uh-oh, we've created a monster, guys. I love it. All right.
Gotta love the middle school football kids booing the opponent as they come on the field. Love it.
I think it's a rite of passage, Murph, right? You got to do it. You got to do it.
Future Rockets. That's what it's all about.
So I tell you, I think the Rockets get the ball back here in the second, which could be, you know, this is going to be a huge series for Melrose, right? If they want to keep this close, you know, the coaching staff's going to make adjustments, and but the Rockets are going to get the ball back here, up 21-7. And it's going to be a tall task for Melrose to stick with them.
Well, I got to tell you, Timmy, when I took this gig earlier tonight, I didn't think there was going to be anybody listening or watching at home. And from the text message machine, there's several people out there that couldn't make it to the game. Shame on them, but they are enjoying the broadcast from home.
I'm going to tell you right now, very late after I get tapped on the shoulder at Chili's and the bag put over my head, I heard that there was going to be a special guest named Jim Murphy, and all of a sudden we jumped from the 10s into like at least the 30 people. No, you know what's funny? The spring we had 1,000 people at one point. 1,000 people watching us in the spring,
and
obviously
spring,
it makes sense.
My in-laws listen from Naples, Florida.
Beautiful.
A friend of mine, Greg Smith, listening in Chicago, Indiana, actually. But people throughout the country can now participate, which I think is one of the blessings of the COVID era that came out of this, and
So one of the things I tell you too, Murph, is that if we didn't have mere hours to prepare that we were going to do this, is love to throw some shout outs to people who we know are watching from all over, right? I had friends of mine watching games from Scotland last year. It was beautiful.
Oh, that's incredible.
Right? So it was happy hour for them, 5 o'clock in the afternoon for a day game. We played a lot of noontime games there. Sending me texts, it was beautiful.
Fun. We could watch the Reading basketball games on a Tuesday and a Thursday at lunchtime. The games were done in like 70 minutes, and you could take your lunch break at work, watch the games, and it was really cool to be able to do that. They didn't have the announcers like we have here tonight, but still good to be able to view it.
I love it. You know what? Just being able to watch it is great. We get to come up here, Murph, and act like we're 15 years old again, like we're back in high school. It's a pile of fun. It's a beautiful night. Absolutely perfect night for football. And right now, things are going the Rockets' way for the first half. Let's see if they can do the same in the second.
Like you said, they receive the football, so they have a chance to really separate themselves here if they can at least change the field position, maybe punch in a score, maybe a field goal, put the pressure on Melrose to execute.
Shea Fogarty to kick off here for Melrose. Nice kick. It's going to be fielded by
Jack Vonnie.
There we go, Jack Vonnie again. That's right.
Good run.
Really nice job for him on the returns here, picking up 15 yards a pop here, and the Rockets are going to take over from their own 35.
So Colby's back there with Andrew, and let me tell you, the amount of times that Colby carries the football, I bet he's happy to let Andrew take the kickoffs back. He's doing a really nice job putting the Rockets in good field position to start most of their drives tonight.
Rockets right back at it. DiNapoli right, Beckenhuis left. Also have Strout in the slot.
Formation, Colby in the backfield, DiNapoli the single receiver to the small side of the field.
Inside handoff to Colby, takes it for about 4.
Right
up the middle.
Tripped up by number 58, back Federico. Gain of 3 on the play. It's going to be second down. And about 7 yards to go for the first down. Ball is spotted at the ready. 39.
Same set here in motion as Strout. It's a swing right out to Ryan. What a nice play. Beautiful looking play. Well executed, and rips it off for about 11.
Complete to number 4, Ryan Strout.
Ryan Strout is quietly having a career night.
He's got about 6 catches. He's got probably close to 100 yards already with 11 minutes to go in the third quarter here. So Love to see him junior to junior. My gosh, think about these guys. Oh, what a play right there! Alex DiNapoli wide open, hits him and just drops it. Whew, that had 6 all over it. Murph hits him in stride and DiNapoli just can't hold on.
But like I said about Beckenhuis earlier, right? These kids are tough. That's not going to impact Alex DiNapoli, and there'll be a big play from him very soon. You watch.
Credit the coaching staff because they'll go right back to him too. They go right back to the folks, say you forget about it and you move on. Murph back rolls out right. Beautiful play right there. Aiden Beckenhuis rips off about 17 on that down to the Melrose 30. I like that. I like that rollout right for James there. Open up some time for me. He could have picked one of 3 guys he wanted to throw to on that one, Murph.
He has such trust in Strout, Beckenhuis, Doherty, DiNapoli. It's fun to watch. He knows they're not gonna drop another one.
1st and 10 here from the 31. Inside handoff to Goodchild again. He rips it off for about another 4 or 5.
Goodchild is the ball carrier.
The other great part, Timmy, about Ryan Strout, he's the only one the only junior that has his license.
Oh,
so
yeah.
he totes these guys around.
Well, listen.
To go to Dandelions for ice cream, to Chick-fil-A.
Good for you guys, but not for Molly Strout, right?
About 6 yards. It's going to be 2nd.
I slide him a few bucks for gas every now and again.
Oh, you know what? My son Dan was that guy too. October birthday, forget about it. It was nuts. Murph rolls right. He's looking DiNapoli, cuts back in. Looks like he got definitely hit a little bit before the ball got there, but tried to make an adjustment. It's a laser from Murph there, but just couldn't pull it in. It's going to be 2nd and about 4 here.
I'll put that one on the quarterback. It was thrown a little behind the receiver. He's got to be better.
You know what I like? We've seen it a couple times on this drive is actually having James roll out. We didn't see a lot of that last year. So
it takes a little pressure off the O-line, you know. Get him on the edge, buy him a little time.
Those are the exact type of adjustments this coaching staff knew, right? When you lose 25 guys, including 4 out of 5 starters on the line, you got to make sure that either James is protected or he can make some plays that give him some time. And I like to see those plays. They're beautiful. Here's Strout again. My gosh, I don't think a ball that's been thrown in his direction he's dropped. Another 1st down.
The pass is complete to number 4, Ryan Strout. He's run out of bounds.
When this team is clicking, okay, it's fun to watch. These are kids out here that are just executing at a college level. He can throw to 5 guys any play. Who do you double team? Who do you cover? They're a fit to cover on defense. Then you mix in a draw to Colby, and look out.
J.P. Sullivan split left in this one, coming in for Ryan. Goodchild flanking Murphy. Oh, he pulls it back. Oh, boy, puts it right on the numbers to Beckenhuis, and he can't pull it in. So, listen, I tell you, he's had a couple of those today, right? And the difference is just executing. The Rockets are up 21-7. It could easily be 35-7 right now with a couple of plays. But guess what? No worries.
This is football, man. You can't complete them all. Aiden, I have no worries about number 5. Tough as nails. He'll be back at it.
Listen, the thing is this, it's sort of uncontested breaking away from people. So you don't pull it in, but you know what you are doing? You're giving yourself a ton of room. There's Aiden Beckenhuis. They go right back to him. Right back to him. These guys are 3-4 yards off of him, right? We've seen it with DiNapoli. We've seen it with Beckenhuis. We've seen it with Strout.
So what you have here is the balance. They can run the ball with Colby. They can throw to 4 or 5 guys on the perimeter. If you get the offensive line that's protecting, which they are, man, you got to pick your poison. Look up for DiNapoli, top of the screen. I'm throwing that fade all day. Watch this. Watch, Timmy. How much you want to bet? Left corner of the end zone, number 2. That's just a guess.
All right. We'll see if you're right here, Murph. If you're not, I'll say I picked another play, and I'll say I'm right. But I'm gonna defer to the guy who does this. Oh, it's a handoff right up the middle of Goodchild, and Goodchild takes it for the 1st. Oh.
And by the way, on the left side of the line, Thomas O'Brien threw number 58 out of the club.
Yeah, if only you knew anything about football, Murph, you might have been correct on that.
I'm still going to DiNapoli in the fade. I don't know. It looks too tempting out there.
We got Patrick DeRoss in there split. DiNapoli right. DeRoss is in the slot at a tight end position right now. Look out for him. We haven't seen a tight end that often. He looks up. He's going right over there. Little bit of zip on it right there to DiNapoli. It's first and goal from the 4. Second down now.
Looking at number 11, saying he probably should have handed the ball off. The thing about this offense, Tim, every single play is either a run or a pass. So James has the option to give it to Colby based on what the defense is doing or throwing a pass.
Yep.
So it may seem like they're throwing a lot, but that's what the defense is dictating, and he's just taking what the defense gives him. He could throw it 10 times in a row or hand it off 10 times in a row.
Pulls it back here and moves left, looking for a little help. Throws it underneath, just behind. It looked like DiNapoli out there. So it's going to be 3rd down and 4 right now.
Flag on the play. Not sure what that is.
Intentional grounding, they're calling. I don't know how you do that.
There was a receiver right there.
He was right there and way out of the pocket as well. I don't know how you call that, but that was the signal he gave.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer?
Wow. What do we know?
I don't think Melrose deserved that. I think James needs to get hit every now and again.
The pass was called roughing the passer half the distance to the goal. First thing.
There's the inside handoff to Goodchild, and Goodchild is in for his second of the day. Beautiful series. Wow. What a series to start the second half. And to your point, Murph, there's not a lot of answers right now for Melrose. This Melrose team has been an absolute juggernaut. But who do you cover, right? And then you drop it up the middle of Goodchild for his second of the day. Colby's remembering back that fumble he had earlier going in. And now he's got 2. He's got 3 extra points already, looking for his 4th in a row.
So the quarterback has complete command of this offense right now. It's his 3rd year in the system. Pat Sheehan has done an amazing job of coaching him up, as well as Coach Fiore and the other coaches.
There it is, 4 in a row for Goodchild to make it Reading 28, Melrose 7. With 7 minutes and 28 seconds to go in the 3rd, the Rockets looking to put a stamp on this thing.
Another shout out to the cheerleaders, their first performance tonight. An amazing group over there. I don't want to leave anybody out, so I'm not going to say any names, but bringing tremendous spirit to the evening, and I've seen some flips over there that are just incredible. Very athletic group.
I think it's Lindmark time.
That's it, baby.
So Brian and I talk about this, Murph, all the time when we have these games, and we say to ourselves, why didn't we eat dinner before this? Because now it's getting on 8:30, 9 o'clock, and we haven't eaten since lunch.
So we came right from the freshman game at Melrose,
yeah.
Came straight here. It's been a heck of a Friday.
Brendan Lindmark to kick off. Nice kick. Ooh, the ball's live right there. Nice pickup, nice move. Oh my gosh, nice run back. Saw a little seam and runs it back to about the 38-yard line. So nice run back from Melrose right there.
Liam Maher is the ball carrier. He picked the ball up and around his own 20. Returns it out to the 30.
Alvin Day's a name we haven't heard, number 8. He's a demon on special teams. He's Colby's backup in the backfield. I have a feeling we're gonna get a healthy dose of Alvin maybe here in the fourth quarter. Colby's been all over the field on both sides of the ball. With the score the way it is, I wouldn't be surprised to see Alvin toting the rock here in the second half.
First and 10 here from about the 39. This is a big series for Melrose if they think they want to make a game of this. Keeper right there for Bob, a big play, and he gets about 6 or 7.
That kid's got some yards.
If you notice there, Big Thomas O'Brien getting double teamed. You know, he's the type of player that commands a double team, and when that happens, it frees everybody else up to make plays.
How do you not at 6'6", 295, the high school level, you better be double teaming him.
It's second down and 3.
It's a keeper right there. This time he's snuffed out. I think that was Pat DeRoss right in there. J-Law in there as well as Centrella.
Timmy, a name you haven't heard much is a kid number 22, Jack Doherty, the defense's right cornerback, a junior, tremendous, wiry athlete. We haven't called his name tonight because Melrose hasn't thrown his way, but another fantastic athlete, fantastic player, great in the passing game. He can come up and help on the run game as well. Having a heck of a night tonight.
Big third down right here. He's going to keep it again, and they get oh, wow, good athletic move. It looked like they had him behind the line of scrimmage, but he turns it into a first. I will tell you right now that the Doherty family and we were running a black market thing for lanyards to get people into the games in the spring with COVID, and I don't want to, I can say it now because I think the statute of limitations is run. I was taking the Doherty's lanyards and selling them. I made a ton of money. Thank you to the Doherty's. Nice inside handoff there, but it's stacked up right there. Giacomo, number 16.
Tommy O'Brien cleaning it up.
We got look like a little extracurriculars in there. They're going to call this maybe on Melrose. We'll see.
I think we got a personal foul.
Tackled by Reading's number 77,
This could.
Thomas O'Brien.
We'll see. This is definitely a foul because it was after the play. We just see who it's on. They call it on Melrose. Are they offsetting? They might have a couple here. We'll see. If not, they're going to move this thing back. And they are.
Timmy, Eamon Centrella, two-way starter. He's played every snap on offensive line and the defensive line. Again, another kid, first varsity start.
This is the type of thing that we thought we might see, Murph, right? With losing 25 seniors, and we alluded to it earlier. You have the luxury of maybe specializing your guys and giving them some breathers, right? Because the team was so deep. You're going to ask more out of these kids, and this is what high school football is. You're going to play two ways. Maybe one day we'll see number 11 back at safety, but I'm going to guess no. Beautiful play right there. Rollout. Looks like he's right at the sticks. Back to the original line of scrimmage.
Pass is complete.
In comes Brendan Lindmark into the defense, in for Centrella. This is their, what you call their nickel package. They take a big defensive lineman out. They put an extra safety in the game in a passing situation. Let's see if Brendan can cover some ground out here.
3rd and 10, and even at midfield, I have to believe it's 4-down territory here. Oh, he's going to pull it back. Throws it, and he tipped right there. It looks like Patrick DeRoss, and he says no. Beautiful play by number 8, DeRoss.
Down by Reading's number 8, Patrick DeRoss.
Great play by DeRoss. Had he got that ball over the extended arms of DeRoss, there might have been some room for the first down. Really nice defensive play.
Pat DeRoss was a force on the outside in the spring, and he just shows it right there again. I like to see him. He had him back there on offense too. I like to see Pat get some time there. Here's Aiden Beckenhughes. Nice shifty move. He runs it back for about 10 or 15.
think the Rockets ran on a player
Kicker's
late.
return
Might be the penalty.
by Reading's number 5.
Could be. They might move it back a little bit for 12 guys on the field. With 4 minutes to go, it's Reading 28, Melrose 7. Rockets are going to take over, but they may be pushed back a little bit here.
This is the other piece I talked to James about. 28-7. Do not take your foot off the gas. Every play is the next play, and let's pour it on if we can.
On the play, the flag is for an illegal block in the back against the Rockets. The ball is moved back to the 11-yard line where it'll be first down and 10 for the Rockets.
As we talked about Timmy Day, Alvin Day in the backfield.
Yeah, number 9, Alvin Day. Alvin's wearing number 9 today.
Giving Colby a rest.
Alvin's a good athlete, too. There you see him with the ball. Look at Alvin Day's first carry, and he just rips it off for 13 right up the middle. On cue, Murph. You call Alvin Day in there. He rips off a 13-yard run right up the gut. Beautiful run by Alvin.
Let me tell you, Alvin's a hungry kid, not only on the field, but he slept at my house last weekend.
Yeah.
And boy, can that kid eat. Allie had to go to Stop and Shop after Alvin left.
I'm going to tell you this, Murph. With my boy off to UMass, our grocery bill's gone down about $100 a week. It's nuts.
And it's offset by tuition.
I'm going to blame half of it on his buddies Damari and Blasi too. Those animals. Blasi's playing D1 lacrosse or up at Union. Damari's over at Bentley. I go if I ran through about $300 a week when those guys came by the house. I actually can pay for UMass tuition with that. Nice underneath. Ooh, just hit a defender in the back.
Matty DeBlasi, league MVP in lacrosse last year. Phenomenal lacrosse season.
Yeah.
What a player, what a program Reading has in lacrosse. Awesome season.
So we just went up, we did go up to UMass. It's the best rated dining in the country. And we ate up there, and I'm like, this might be, we might actually make money up there with Danny Oak up there eating. Inside handoff that looks like Colby back in there. He takes it for about 4 or 5, up just over the 30.
Number 22, Jack Doherty, is the ball carrier.
Oh, how about that? Jack Doherty brought him up. I said 22. It's not 21, it's 22, but 21. Colby comes in now. Like to see Doherty getting some.
And then Colby says, okay, I've had enough of a break, coach. Put me back in. My senior year, I'm not taking plays off. Bye-bye.
Beautiful swing pass to Colby out there for about 13, 14 for a first down. I was just watching that one, Murph. I forgot that I was doing play-by-play of that one. I just discided to watch the game.
It's fun to watch. They're an entertaining bunch. Here comes Dave. Here comes Jesse Doherty. They've got some weapons, Tim. I'm telling you. First-year players, but man, are they fun to watch. Trips to the right, DiNapoli to the left. Strout in the slot.
Handoff right up the middle to Alvin again, and Alvin spins off for about 4.
Number 9, Alvin Day is the
Talked to Alvin last year. He wore number 85. I said, Alvin, if you do one thing, get a gosh darn running back's number, will you? Thankfully, he got a single digit. Looks great.
I tell you, we watched the first NFL game, and for the first time ever in the NFL, they're allowing low numbers for any position now.
Yep.
I was trying to follow people. I didn't know who was who out there last night, but what a great start to that season, huh? Beautiful game last night. Got me pumped up for tonight.
There are 10 juniors in the starting lineup right now. 10 juniors in the lineup with, well, maybe J-Law's out there, so call it 9 juniors and 2 seniors on the offensive side of the ball.
That bodes well for Rocket football.
It's going to be third down.
Here comes Jack Doherty.
And about 4 yards to go for the first down.
Very disciplined, well coached, all looking to the sideline to Coach Sheehan, all in sync and on the same page.
Oh, what a pass. Beautiful play. There's Doherty right there. Jesse Doherty.
I mean, that was a
absolute P.
as they say.
Yep.
Jesse Doherty
A dime to dime.
at the Melrose 29.
Well protected up front. Centrella, Donahue, J-Law, Ryan Mulvey.
I don't want to get ahead of ourselves here, Murph, but one of the things that having a full season allow you to do is play some non-league and out-of-league play, and you got to play the brass, and Melrose is definitely the brass. Barnstable coming up is the brass. Danvers is really good, always been really good, and the Rockets have them, in the next 3 weeks. So, you talk about a team that's not afraid to play anybody, and that just puts you in a position. We saw what the Middlesex League looked like last year, right? They handled teams like this early on. They're going to have a hell of a season.
Number 6, J.P. Sullivan.
JP with his first catch of the day.
5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 5.
Duras in the slot.
JP in motion, he hands it right up the middle. That looks like, is that Jack or is that Doherty again? What a play. Beautiful.
The Rockets are just leaning on Melrose right now. They don't know what to stop. The run, the pass, really mixing up the play calling well. I just love seeing Jesse Doherty, Ryan Strout, Aiden Beckenhughes looking for the play. Play gets signaled in. They all know what they're doing.
And
let's go.
First down and 10, the Rockets.
23 seconds left here in the third, and the Rockets threatening again.
Melrose 12.
Beautiful swing pass right there. That's out to Doherty again.
And by the way, Timmy, you take these same kids, Doherty, Beckenhughes, Murphy, DiNapoli, you put them on the basketball court in the winter, and let me tell you,
There's something to say. Nice.
Timmy Mulvey in the mix there, and they're going to have a really fun season this winter.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 11. That's the
end of the third quarter here with Reading leading 28-7 over Melrose, and they are in command and threatening again. It's going to be interesting to see some teams that we haven't seen. I can't imagine the last time the Rockets played a Barnstable or played even a Danvers. But those teams, those programs have been powerhouses in recent years. And it's going to be fun. I know that the Rockets sort of primed themselves with a preseason game against Xaverian. I stayed and watched a half of that with the Rockets hung in. It was about 13-6 at the half before Mrs. Oak gave me the hook and said, let's go out to dinner. I'm like, how do you do that to me?
Yeah, they were probably physically outmatched by Xaverian without question. That team had, I think, 3 Division I linemen. Our guys, as we've mentioned a couple times tonight, first-year players, but they battled, played them tough.
We're talking about a top 5 program, Division I right there, Xaverian.
They hung in there. And it was a good test to face the teams like Melrose going forward.
So I always try to give some shout-outs when I can, and I'm going to throw out a shout-out to an old neighbor from way back in the neighborhood, my buddy Jamie Clark, his wife Lisa. You know what happens? If you send me a text during the game, you're going to get named, right? Jamie, I'll get that $20 from you later, buddy.
What's up, Jamie?
Here we go. Back to Murph, wide open, and that one DiNapoli makes no mistake on. Touchdown. Post-padded slant, and Murphy puts it on a dime, and DiNapoli makes no mistake there. 34-7 with a kick coming up. 11:55 in the fourth.
Really happy for Alex. Excellent catch. If I'm being honest, I missed it because the press box here is like protruding out and I can't see that side of the field. But good for Alex.
We have often wondered who was the architect who built this one, where there's about 10% of the field that you can't see. Here's Goodchild for what is his 5th extra point. He's 4 for 4 tonight. That one gets blocked. A little bit slow to develop there. That one gets blocked. So we stay 34-7 here.
The score remains winning 34, and Melrose 7.
Breaking the action here, Coach Lindmark is going to show us some great performances by the Rocket cheerleaders.
I'll tell you right now, the game looks like it's in hand, but there's absolutely no one going anywhere. It's a perfect night. Everyone's having a blast. Let's check out that student section. It's a blackout here for the student section here. Absolutely crushing it tonight.
Let's not forget to mention, Oak, as I mentioned at the beginning, the evening before the anniversary of the 9/11 attacks tomorrow. Big day for our country. You know, and you feel blessed to be able to, you know, have kids out here playing football, the stands full. And we think about all those people that lost their lives, those ones that fought for us to make things right again. And, you know, good time to be an American.
For the Rockets, number 24, Brendan Lindmark. Back deep for Melrose, number 5, Shea Fogarty.
Lindmark with the kick. Nice cutback right there by Fogarty. He's got some room, so gets stacked up right there. I think Alvin Day was in there. Let's see who else on that tackle.
Fogarty returns the
Dylan Fidali, number 33, in there as well.
25 out to the 45. It'll be first down and 10 for Melrose.
Great to see Dylan Fidali out there making
At
that play.
45-yard line.
Senior outside linebacker. Really tough kid.
We talk about, you know, how fortunate we've been as a program, and Dylan's dad, Chris, is a professional photographer for NFL Films, and when he's not traveling, he's on the sideline taking pictures of these boys. It's awesome. You know, we get to send out pictures of the team for each game, and it's like you feel really privileged to have some, you know, some real pros who are parents of the kids here. And it's, like I said, once again, all fortunate for the Reading program. Rolls out right. Throws underneath. Beautiful play right there. Good coverage, and he puts it beautiful pass right to from Bardo to Fogarty. It's a first down right there down to the 41.
Down to the Reading 41. First down and 10 for Melrose.
I think we forgot to start the clock there, so we're probably a little bit, game time might be ahead of the clock time here, but still 11 minutes plus in this game. It's Fogarty in motion. It's a handoff to him, swings it out, cuts it back, it gets wrapped up after a short gain.
He's hit by number
Giacomo Iapika's in there, and number 72 is Centrella.
Gain of a yard on the play. It's going to be second down.
We have time to an Albie Kale shout out?
I think we do.
He texted me, we got to give him a shout out, right?
Reading legend Albie Kale. I will be side by side with Albie tomorrow with 40 other guys at one of the biggest cornhole tournaments you've seen in the Northeast. Albie, a legendary cornhole player, amongst other things. Huge. Woo! What a big run and a huge hit. They're going to throw a flag as if it was a helmet to helmet. I do not think there was anything intentional there. It just happened to be a huge crunching hit there after a big run by Bardo.
So we've seen this, Timmy, a lot in college football. A lot of targeting calls last week, and the referees across the sport are really bearing down on guys who lead with their head, use the helmet as a weapon. Sometimes it's unintentional, but it happens, and I believe that this penalty is on the Rockets.
I'm going to tell you this, Murph, from watching my son play as a 7-year-old, when they knew, you know, obviously you have to consider, you know, football's a dangerous sport. Concussions happen, and one of the things that the NFL did, NFL spearheaded, was a program called Heads Up Tackling. And Heads Up Tackling started, you know, almost 11, 12 years ago. And this is someone who said we have to get away from the days of glorifying helmet-to-helmet hits and trying to harm people with hits and teach them to play the game, because guess what? If we want the game to continue, we have to relearn how to do it. And what we're seeing is we don't see all those things anymore. If they happen most likely unintentionally, but very rarely will you see people leading with their heads. Those people, they're going to get caught. Those guys aren't going to make it on the field.
340 is the ball carrier.
And good for the officials, seeing it, calling it, and over time, they'll correct the behavior.
Patrick Ross. A gain of about 5 on the play. It's going to be second down. The ball is at about the 7-yard line.
Second and goal from the 7 here. Nice swing pass there. Beautiful cutback right there by number 8, Liam Marr, and he goes in for the touchdown.
Really nice play. Not often you see Colby Goodchild get shook there one-on-one in a tackling situation, but Melrose player Marr did a really nice job getting in the end zone. Thomas O'Brien sprinting out. I think
Big
he's
Thomas
cramping.
opening.
A lot of plays out there.
Yeah, Thomas
Pulling
looks like
in his
he's
hamstring.
checking
It's
that
one of those
hammy.
nights.
Extra point try, and it is up, and it is good.
Timmy,
So with 9:40 to go,
you
go ahead.
see how many text messages we can get?
Are we trying to see what we can
Let's
do?
see who gets more. If you can text me, if you're listening. Text me. If you know Okie, you text Oak. We're going to give a shout out to a couple of the text message people, and we're going to see who's more popular in the broadcast.
You know what?
I think that's fair.
JV Hall of Fame versus Varsity Hall of Fame. It's on, Murphy. It is on.
Cheer for our running rocket cheerleaders.
My phone is ringing like a cash register right now, Murph.
I'm blowing up, Timmy. I think everybody I know is actually here.
So they can't hear you?
Yeah, they can't.
This is what happens. I'm a little bit older than you, Murph, and all the people who watch are actually my age. They can't get out. They're sitting on their couches right now. So I could win just by demographic.
Looks like Jack Doherty back to receive.
Expecting the onside.
You're right, Brian. They've got their hands team on the field expecting an onside kick.
Brian
Brian
Lindmark, we only have 2 microphones here, and he's still with the color. He's still got it. When he chimes in, it's right. He doesn't chime in often, but when he does, it's correct. I got to throw some love out to cameraman Brian Lindmark.
Thanks, buddy.
Ball must go 10 yards to be live.
Is the onside. The 10 goes, it goes out of bounds. I think there'll be a flag if it goes out of bounds there.
Onside kick goes out of
Unless it
bounds.
hits someone, went out. But nonetheless, the Rockets are going to take over close to midfield.
And listen, I don't see any reason to take our foot off the gas here. It may feel like it's out of reach, 34-14.
Flag is an illegal.
But if I'm Pat Sheehan, Coach Fiore, I keep the pedal to the metal here. Duras and Day hustling out. Strout.
It's a 5-yard penalty for where the ball went out of bounds.
Strout, Beck, and Houston Napoli split left.
At the Melrose 45.
Day flanking Murphy. Inside handoff to Alvin. He rips it for about 5 tough yards there.
Alvin Day is the ball carrier. He carries the ball down to the Melrose 41.
Melrose playing a traditional 4-4 cover 3. You know, listen, if they pressure, they get beat, right? Because Murphy can deliver the ball to people like Stroud, the Napoli quickly, so they're sort of playing a softer coverage here, not wanting to get beat by the big play. The chess match begins.
The shotgun goes to Day again up the middle. What a hole for Alvin. Huge hole, and I'll tell you, not only did he run, but he ran over the last defender, and he banged him up a little bit. There was no cutback on Alvin. He had one guy left, and he decided to run over him. Glad to see him on his feet moving off number 22, but Alvin was running with a purpose right there.
Yeah, this year is Colby Goodchild's year, senior captain, one of the best backs in the state. But, you know, next year, when Colby graduates, Alvin's likely the guy to get the majority of the carries next year.
What a run by Alvin there. Alvin flanking Murphy again. Strout, Beck, and Hughes to Napoli left. Inside handoff to Alvin again. More room. You know, it's almost as if they're challenging him to say, stop Alvin here. We're going to keep handing it off. We're going to run the clock down, and they can't do it.
A gain of about 6 yards. It's going to be second down at about 4.
The problem with a play like that is Murphy pulls it back once, and there's going to be one guy wide open if he feels like it.
I have a feeling Coach Sheehan got in his ear and said, hand it off.
Same set, another handoff to Alvin, 4th in a row. He takes it for another 5 yards. Why not? 5 yards a carry, well, you'll never be stopped.
The 15 to about the 14, enough for the first down.
Jonathan Lawrence out there pushing people around. This is a point in the game where you need to lean on your offensive line here to finish the game strong. '73 Brady Swanson's in the game.
Beautiful.
Brady, a junior. Quick shout out to his dad, Dave, who's in the hospital tonight, couldn't be here.
Really?
But let me tell you, Brady fired off the ball well that time.
Swing pass right out there to Strout. He's caught about his 6th or 7th today, maybe 8th. Gets a couple of yards there. Sorry to hear that about Swanee. Hopefully he's got a chance to watch tonight. I saw his wife Julie, but big fan of Swanee, great guy. His son David off to Ohio State.
To go to the first down. The ball is
second play in a row. Brady did a nice job pass blocking there, keeping his man off the quarterback.
I told Brady's dad wins the road trip out to the Ohio State University.
Big game tomorrow, Oregon at Ohio State.
Wow.
How fun would it be to be there?
James calls timeout here with 6:05 left. The Rockets up 34-14, in command here and threatening again.
So Thomas O'Brien seems to be suffering from maybe some cramping. They're giving him a break. That's why Swanee's in on the right side as an offensive tackle.
Please be very mindful of our neighbors.
All right, I don't want to get back, but my phone is absolutely blowing up. I'm going to run off a couple of them. Pat Sullivan in the Bear Hill Road team. There's a crew over there. I think Tice is over there, Steve O'Neill, a bunch of maniacs from Bear Hill Road. By the way, I think Bear Hill Road is the steepest road in Reading, Mass. If you've ever seen it, the other side of Summer, it's nuts. So shout out to Pat. I'm going to shout out one other thing. This is very self-serving. Bob Hayes is listening here, right? I don't want to say that Bob Hayes has owed me a bottle of scotch for about a year and a half, but he has. So here we are. I'm shaming him. How dare he send me a text?
What you need to do is call Karen Hayes, because she's the one that gets things done.
Oh my God, does she get things done? You want something done, you call Bob's wife, Karen. Here we go, inside handoff right there. It looks like Alvin again. Oh, gosh, he doesn't want to go down. Beautiful run right there. Takes it for another 5. Hey, Swanee is listening. I'm glad he's feeling good.
I picture the movie Hoosiers.
Yeah.
When the dad is in the hospital, recovering, listening to the championship game. This is Swanee in his hospital bed, listening to our broadcast.
Another person begging for a shout-out, Reading legend Brian Van Horn. He's watching from the comforts of his own home. He used to sit up on the hill. Handoff right there to Alvin again. He spins off. Alvin wants to get in the end zone. He wants 6 here. BVH, there's no one like him. There's a character in Reading. There's no character in Reading like him.
Shout outs, Bill Benson. Great shout out, my aunt Arlene Carcalulo from Stoneham.
Beautiful.
She's out there listening, really entertained by you. Jamie Giordano's out there listening. He's probably the second most talented musician in town next to you. You need to know Jamie. He's not a very good golfer, but
I think I actually saw Jamie. I met him in a backyard in one of my friend's houses here. Yes, he plays out all the time.
I made Jamie what he is today. He'll say that if you ask him.
Murph right now flanked in motion. Looks like Giacomo Iapika. Handoff up to Alvin. Alvin very close to in. He's down to the 1 yard line. I think they want to give Alvin a touchdown here with some tough running. I'm going to tell you this. Here's another. I'm absolutely going to do some more self-promotion here, Murph. I mean, if you know that, you know this. I play in an Irish band called the Hooligan Saints.
I do.
We have not played in 2 years, and we are going to punch out the scoreboard on September 25th in Woburn. And I need to see you this Saturday night, September 25th, Hooligan Saints.
We will be there.
Inside handoff to Alvin, and he's in. Nice hit. Flips him over, but Alvin puts his hands up. So Alvin Day handles the bulk of all the duties here. A number of handoffs, a single pass, and Day goes in for the touchdown to make it 40-14 here with 4:01 to go.
Alvin Day, first career touchdown.
Wow.
He must have carried the ball 10 times that series. He's going to be a sore young man, but good for him for punching in the end zone for his first career touchdown.
Beautiful. Good child in for the extra point here.
The good sports that we are, the student section in the it's all over chant. The good sports that we are here in Reading.
Melrose 14.
Breaking the action right here.
Couple quick shout outs with 4 minutes left. Todd Ramo, Reading legend. Dave Hennessy's out there. I call them the COVID twins because they're both home and unable to be here because of that sick disease, but hopefully they're feeling better at home. Todd's the only guy in town that knows more 80s music than I do.
80s was prime time for me, Murph. You were a baby then.
Very true, very true. But the music carries on. I
was one of the more Brit-pop 80s, like the sort of the Cure, U2, Echo and the Bunnymen, that type of stuff. Not really like the techno, like I don't know. What are we talking about?
I don't know, Pat Benatar.
Dance me, yeah.
Come on.
I know, Pat Benatar is still pretty awesome.
I don't know why I pulled Pat Benatar out. That was a little weird, actually. My apologies.
The pop dance music, I wasn't quite into, but yeah.
Hold on, I got somebody watching from Ohio.
Beautiful.
Waiting for the Oregon game. I'm thinking it's another Swanson.
Yeah. Kickoff right here, Lindmark. Nice run back there. Looks like he's wrapped up.
David, hope you're doing well out there.
Dylan Fidali in there on the tackle.
Best of luck tomorrow versus Oregon. Soak it up, enjoy it.
It's going to be first down and 10 for Melrose at their own 42.
Number 71, Danny Pip Robinson in there on the line with J-Law. Inside, the ball's on the ground. Wow, huge pressure right there. We mentioned Robinson and J-Law. They get in the backfield, knock the ball out. But Melrose fortunate enough to keep it. Runners banged up a little bit. 3 minutes and 33 and counting here. Melrose getting set here, see if they can put one more on the board here. Let's roll right, pressure there, good passing, good catch, looks like he pulled it in.
If there's one play that's been really effective for Melrose, it's that sprint out to the right, throwing the ball on the run. They've got some nice receivers.
I tell you, it was beautiful coverage by Jack Voney, the kid we've seen, have some kickoff and punt returns. He was right on him, and that ball was thrown perfectly.
Looks like Brady came up a little lame, maybe an ankle, maybe a hamstring. These are the types of games where people start to cramp because no matter how hard you train over the summer, there's nothing like game speed. And
third down and about 2.
That one gets stacked up. There's J-Law, number 74 again. John Lawrence.
The run was by number 5, Jay Fogarty.
Andrew Jack Voney in the defensive backfield now at the left cornerback position. Jack Doherty at the right corner.
Enough for a first down and 10 for Melrose.
Here comes 24 Lindmark.
Brendan Lindmark in. DiNapoli out. Coming up on 2 minutes left.
In comes 27 Carter Leonard in for Colby. Coach Fury, a late substitution, has to use a timeout. Dylan Fidali, number 33 on the field. You know, these are guys, Timmy, they're starters in most programs in the Commonwealth of Mass. Right here, they're next guy up, third, fourth linebacker. You know, but it's good to see them getting some opportunity here to play.
There's some real depth here because Dylan Fidali's a really good football player, and I've seen him since he's been a little kid, and I'm sure we're going to see him a lot more this season. You know, we're going from 5 and we got 6 games in this spring. We're talking about a 10-11 game plan here, right? Like I said, we're playing the brass from the start, so we're going to need these folks.
Again, 27 Carter Leonard, 24 Brendan Lindmark, Andrew Jack Voney at the corner, Jack Doherty at the other corner, Dylan Fidali at middle linebacker.
Inside handoff, nice run back, beautiful play right there. We called his name a ton tonight as Shea Fogarty. It's been the Fogarty and Botto show here. They go to him all the time, so we're still seeing the starters here from Melrose.
Hey, how about a shout out to Melrose? That 21-game winning streak is no joke. Multiple Super Bowls, one of the best programs in the state. They're going to come up short here tonight, but man, they had a nice run.
For the first down in town, Melrose.
Nice keeper again, my gosh. Botto again, this time he looks like he's going to go in, and he does. Keeper for about 33 yards for a touchdown. He's been good all night. The Rockets just been a little bit better. I tell you, early in this game, the first few drives had the Rockets absolutely on their heels. Fortunate not to be down, 7-0 with a minute to go in the game. They made some adjustments, and Melrose just hasn't had an answer for Murphy and the Rocket offense.
Timmy, 81, Sean Crowley, 71, Pip Robinson in the game. Trying to block the extra point.
Nice kick right down the middle. So with 1:31 to go, a matter of time here, it's Reading 40, Melrose 21. So Murph, we pulled this thing off last minute. I'm starting to get texts last night from Brian Lindmark, cameraman. I get a text from you saying, can we pull you back in? And I said, well, we're going to have to negotiate a contract. And luckily, in the 11th hour, you pulled it off. $20 gift card to Chili's. It's incredible. It's incredible what you've done.
I will tell you, you're back by popular demand, and I know for a fact with your house sort of half empty, you've got nothing else to do.
I have absolutely nothing. My wife,
Timmy O'Connor,
I was like, Sue, would you like to go out to eat tonight? She goes, absolutely not. Are you going out? I'm going to go hang out with your sister and have fun instead.
You give Timmy O'Connor a microphone and an audience, and he will show up.
Hey, you know what? Maybe we'll even do some game prep for next week. That would be a shock.
I kind of like winging it. I think it comes off a little better.
It is fun. It's been fun tonight because this first game for the Rockets has been awesome. A lot of things to like. You know that this coaching staff is going to pick a lot of the things that they don't like, but that's a luxury you have when you're taking control of a game like today.
Smartly gets out of bounds, stays safe, stays healthy. Unless I miss my guess, number 11 is going to go out in the best play in football. You know what that is, Tim?
Is that the kneel down?
It's called victory formation.
Yeah.
Take a knee. Best play in football, and you're about to see it.
First down, make that the 14. First down and 10 for the Rockets.
And let the celebration begin. Great opening night for the Rockets.
If I don't get some food soon, Murph, you're going to see the victory formation up here in the booth. I'm about to fall over.
Maine, Bunratty's, where are we going?
We're going somewhere.
Aiden Beckenhugh's deep. James Murphy to take
Murph,
the snap.
I'm going to seek out some sponsors to where does the team want to go after in Reading. And we're going to go, we're not above going to the highest bidder. We'll do it. There's no shame here. Brian Lindmark has pulled out a wad of cash. I don't know what he's doing. He's supposed to be running the camera right now. There's a pile of cash he just pulled out of his pocket.
Best part about this game, Timmy, it looks like everybody's healthy on both sides of the ball. Melrose will live to fight another day. They'll have a great season ahead of them. And the Rockets are rolling, week 1.
Beautiful start to the season. I guess we call it season 2 in 2021. Looking forward to a full season this year. Looking forward to playing in the playoffs this year. Great start for the Rockets here against a super tough program in Melrose. We're going to be seeing another super tough program next week at Barnstable. I think it's at home, Murph. I don't know. Let me see if I'm available. Okay, I'm available.
A lot of fun.
Beautiful play here today.
Volunteering your time.
Hey, Murph, I really appreciate it. We had plans just before this. Hey, why don't you come up for a quarter? And you stayed for the whole thing. It was awesome. It was awesome to hang out with you.
You too, pal.
Thanks,
Brian,
buddy.
thank you, man. You're selfless. You do a lot for the program, and we appreciate it.
Brian Lindmark giving up the color commentary mic to Murphy, and he goes, I'm not sure who knows more about football, me or Jim Murphy, but I'll let him give it a shot.
Next week, the Rockets will play host to Barnstable High School.
That's going to be a war.
All right, guys. Hey, signing off here from Hollingsworth Stadium. Rockets game number 1, 40-21 victors over Melrose. We'll see you next week.